Hello, I'm Cindy Giles, and today I'm going to be painting a black-tipped reef shark. If you are interested in a kit, look in the description below for a link to my Etsy shop. The Paint a Shark set includes 2 hand-drawn sharks on 100% cotton watercolor paper, professional watercolor paint dots, and a link to this instructional video. I'm running the entire paper right over the shark. I want it to be thoroughly wet, but with no puddles. I'm going to go over it a couple times, give it time to soak in. Today I'm painting with ultramarine turquoise, ultramarine blue, indigo, and lemon yellow. The ocean is going to be lighter on top and then darker as it gets deeper. I'm going to paint right over the shark. Before it dries, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the paint on the bottom part of the shark. You want to watch how dry your paper is getting. That's why I wanted to soak it clear through so it gives me more time. Okay, since I want it darker at the bottom, I'm going to add in some more colors. First, I'm going to start with some ultramarine blue at the bottom and kind of work that up a little bit. Maybe add in some more of the turquoise. Maybe some of the indigo as well. And the shark is going to be light on this side and then darker than the water on the top of them. I'm going to add in a little bit more of the turquoise. I want to blend it all the way in, kind of let the paper and the water do its own thing. Add a little bit more water to the paint. A little bit more on top. While it's still wet, you can use a just damp brush, drag out some of the paint at the bottom, or if that seeps in too much, you can also use a Kleenex. If it's too wet, paint starts to seep in again. You might need to go over it a couple of times. And let it dry naturally. I've used a hairdryer to speed things along. I'm going to add just a little bit of the lemon yellow. The lemon yellow, when it combines with the turquoise, it creates a green. Take a little bit of the yellow up on his head as well. Maybe the tip of his fin there. For the shark itself, I want it to be a little bit darker than the water up above it. So I'm going to use the turquoise and the blue together. Wet the shark and then use a little bit darker paint to the combination of the turquoise and the blue. Go ahead and wet down into the yellow. We can bleed down in there a little bit, but not all the way. I'll have to watch that. Today I'm using a Princeton round Aqua Elite. Just when we're done, we're going to paint the tips of the tail and the fins, the indigo for the black tips. I'll blend it down into the yellow part here. Go back up and clean up the edges later. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. Before it's completely dry, we're going to add in some indigo to the tips. And if some of those edges aren't quite right for you, you can get your brush wet and then dry it off on the paper towel and just pick it up a little bit, smooth it out. It's starting to look good. Add in the eye and some more details. And then we see his fin coming out the side, but since we're looking straight at it, you're just seeing a little bit of it. So I want to put some turquoise here along the bottom of it, maybe some of the yellow on the top, and touch the two together there. It's a little bit too green. Add in a little bit more of the turquoise, maybe some blue. Some turquoise and blue. There we go. If you want to sharpen up the bottom edge and make it darker, grab some color that you want and carefully run it along the edge of him. And then quickly grab some water and blend out that edge. Another way to do it is to get the area wet first and then add the paint. Make sure it is blended into the water before it dries. And it's always fun to see it with the mat.